Welcome back to Afternoon Express. Now, from the moment you are born, your skin surrounds you with a very beautiful protective barrier every second of the day. While tolerating the stresses and strains of everyday life, for many of us, our skins have become sensitive and are no longer silently dealing with the harmful elements. So we have Dr. Darren Green in the loft to talk about sensitive skin and how people are dealing with this problem. Welcome to Afternoon Express.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So, I mean, your skin is really like the largest organ in your body.
It is.
And you're born with all of the strength. But what then causes sensitive skin along the way?
Yeah, so the wear and tear and what actually works in on the skin are things like the elements. So the sun plays a massive role in how the skin handles that stress. The wind, the cold. And then, of course, obviously things like friction. Even the garments you choose with the fabrics for the activity that you're doing. And all that plays a role, even the sheets that you sleep on.
Diet even causes skin irritation.
Yes, especially in terms of people that suffer from allergies and intolerance to certain foodstuffs.
Yeah, that's crazy. But now, you know, it's so sad. Like, unless you've had problematic skin, you wouldn't know the psychological, issues, I suppose, that a lot of people are faced. Like, what are some of those stories, and what do people go through? What does it feel like, I suppose, to have problematic, sensitive skin?
You know, it's the first impression. It's your outer shell, and often, you know, when you look at angry pictures like that, you can think it affects you on a bio, psycho, and a social level. So biologically, you see inflamed, red, angry skin that's chafed and flaking. Socially, you find that parents are embarrassed about babies having eczema and allergies. Other people are afraid of contracting the disease and that it's contagious, for example, as well. And then, of course, you do feel your self-image. You can be quite embarrassed, obviously, as it's your outside picture to the world.
And it must affect confidence as well.
In a large way,
But now let's look at eczema, because this is the most popular, I suppose.
That's one of the most common conditions, especially in children. We start seeing it at that age already when being exposed to different things that cause so-called allergies and atopia. So the skin itself gets red, it gets itchy, and you can have wet or dry eczema, for example.
Really?
So,
what is wet eczema like?
So wet eczema, it actually weeps. So, you know, you get a lot of scaly red conditions of the skin. That's sunburn that we're looking at over there. When we're looking at eczema in babies, for example, the skin actually flakes. It's rough, it's coarse to have to run your fingers over it. And if you get a secondary bacterial infection, it can cause, quite significant complications.
But it's also important to know eczema is not contagious.
No, it's not. No.
Okay, but it is a very common thing. But now Dermikelp have got a full range for sensitive skins. What do you recommend for people with, because skin sensitivity is also really, really common as well.
It is, indeed. So why I think that range is quite good from Dermikelp is they offer what's called a cortisone-free range, which means there are no steroids in the product. And we all know that steroids are useful in certain medical conditions, but they do carry side effect profiles as well. Also, it's quite an extensive range. So they have products that they can use in the hair, like from shampoos and topical lotions and sprays, all the way through for the itchy, irritated skin, like a itch relief spray. And the sun tanning, for example, you get a spray on after sun effect, which is lovely for summer, obviously, as well. And it's a natural product, so there are no preservatives and added things to it, and it's all natural. It comes from kelp, which is a seaweed, and their magic ingredient in this is called CEMK. And it actually works as an anti-inflammatory for that angry, red, chapped skin.
Because doesn't cortisone thin your skin? Is cortisone
I'm impressed. Well done. Well done, it does.
Thanks for doing my research.
So over a long period of time, after using cortisone creams and topicals, they work brilliantly as anti-inflammatories, but the side effect is that they do skin. It makes you more susceptible to things like superficial bleeding and that kind of thing.
So it's so much better then to go with natural products. Now, obviously, people that have been using the Dermikelp products have been giving you all of their happy stories and their feedback and their positive feedback. What kind of stories have you gotten back?
Yeah, there are quite a few actually. That's just a simple one of someone that suffers from eczema.
What is that? Is that eczema?
That's eczema. So it's coarse, flaking, red, angry lesion on the left-hand side. And that's just 1 week of use that we're looking at there, using obviously the Dermikelp. The seaweed active ingredient obviously does do its thing, and certainly the inflammation looks a lot less. But that's just a short-term use. So, yeah, quite impressive.
Wow, well, thank you very much for coming and telling us about it.
Thanks so much.
No need to have problematic skin. Thank you so much.
Let's hope.
Luckily for us, sensitive skin can be something of the past. Dermikelp offers a unique formulation which is free of cortisone and other harmful additives, as you heard, and this makes it suitable for long-term use and ideal for all ages.